I don't know what to do with my hands. Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are gonna do a full guiche look. So the star of the show today is liner and lashes, warm tones, but not too strong. If you wanna see how I put this together, then just hang out. Yo! Hi. Okay, so you've seen me apply foundation, concealer, and eyebrows a bazillion times, so here we are. And the next step is we are going to contour and sort of bronze. And today we're going to use this Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. Okay, so this contour stick color, there's really only one color, which, you know, whatever. And it's a little bit warmer than you would typically use for a contour color, so I would call this more of like a bronzer, like a bronze contour combination. I'm going to apply it in the hollow of my cheeks, going no further than this line of the corner of my eye. You don't ever want to bring your contour further in as a gal because you're gonna look mannish. I'm gonna put a little bit under my jawline, just like that. And I'm gonna put some little dots, swipes up here on my hairline. I need another hair clip. There we go. I'm going to use a brush to blend this out. I'm just kind of tapping. You can see that color's pretty warm, but we're gonna go over this with powder. But what this does is it's giving me the first layer of color. You know, when you're applying bronzer or contour, you blend it so that it, you know, looks really nice, but then it's gone or it becomes really muddy. What this does, I find, is that it's giving me kind of like double power so that when you apply your powder and blend away, you don't lose the color and the depth. Don't want a harsh line here. Do you see that really beautiful shadow that we've created now? When you're blending the contour in your cheekbones, you always want to blend up. So I'm just grabbing it and flicking up. So when I did my foundation and concealer, I haven't really set anything yet, so it's warming up on that skin and it's sliding around a little bit, so I need to hurry up. So what I'm gonna do next is set the rest of my foundation, and that's gonna tone down a lot of this color, and then I'm gonna go over it with powder bronzer. So I'm just using a damp beauty sponge, and today, we're gonna use the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. So I'm trying to kind of avoid the heaviest spots where the bronzer is, because I'm gonna go over that with powder. Remember I told you not to use warm colors to contour? That's true. You just have to be really careful if you do it anyways. This is like an extra look, and I'm taking a lot of extra steps today. So I'm gonna go in with Hoola Light, and this is kind of like a preliminary set, right? So I'm just gonna tap this along the hairline, and then that will help set that quickie contour. So you notice that I'm tapping and not really swirling around, because if you swirl, you're gonna start disturbing stuff underneath there, and it's not set yet. This is why we're taking this step here, so that once we start adding other things that need like a swiping motions and stuff, that you're not gonna lose it. Okay, so the order that I like to do things is I like to do all the highlighting first and then put the bronzer and the blush on top, so that relaxes the highlight and you get a very beautiful blend, and it kind of melts all together and works really nicely. Because we did the contour stick, I needed to set that before I started doing a lot of powder stuff. Today's highlight is so beautiful, you guys. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more later, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. It is stunning. Stunning. Okay, you know I don't have super young girl skin anymore, okay? There's texture, there's fine lines and wrinkles. This looks so beautiful. I will get into a full sort of review and thoughts on this product in a different video, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush brush. I'm just going to swipe it in this beautiful formula. I mean, you guys, look at it. It just looks like a beautiful glow. Almost said the F word. I'm going to go across the bridge of my nose and highlight the tip of my nose. I'm going to do my top lip. And a little bit on the chinny chin chin.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous!
Okay, let's go back to Bronzer Town. So I have a pointed, fluffy brush. I'm gonna go back into the cheek parade, into regular old Hoola. This is how I pick it up, by the way. You just roll that brush on there. Tap off the extra. Deepen that shit right up. So we've created a lot of really pretty depth and dimension, playing up some features, getting some life and color back into the skin. I'm gonna go right back into that cheek parade. And I'm gonna use just California today. California, right here. Up on the forehead, a little bit on the bridge of the nose. So, today's eyeshadow, I'm gonna use this Colourpop You Had Me at Hello palette. The colors are stun. Look at that, holy shit. I'm gonna start with the lightest color in the palette, which is this. I mean, it's not the lightest, I mean like a transition shade. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this color, which is called Moonstruck. Wow, you know what? I don't know the name of it. Here's the thing. So with this palette, the color names are not written underneath the pan, they're on the back, and I don't know if it's like, when you look at it this way, it's the same left to right, or if, do you get what I'm saying? I'm confused. Anyways, I'll put it on the screen, but I'm not gonna say the name, okay? So I'm gonna go in with this color here for the transition shade. Do you wanna zoom in a little bit? Okay, come on in. Is that better? Can you see better? Okay, so I'm taking the transition shade here in the crease, the whole crease, nothing but the crease. I just really want a really pretty blown out blend, okay? You're gonna be blending this until you are sick of it. You're also gonna bring it onto the corner of the eye, just a little bit, just like that. Man, my brow bone area is very pronounced. It's kind of cavemanish. Anybody else suffer from this problem? A little bit of Neanderthal situation. We're gonna do the same on the bottom. You're taking that color down pretty far, but it's not gonna give you like a super duper smoky situation. Like, we're not gonna get super dark. It kind of is accentuating your eye bags on purpose so that you look like smiley and sweet. Does that make sense? On that same brush, I want to deepen the color just a little bit. Okay, just a little. So I want to take this color here. I'm just pouncing it on the tip of the brush. Like, just whoop, like that. Sound effects help. Lean my head back and just get right on that crease and stay a little bit higher because, you know, we've been through this before, you guys. You know, I'm on the struggle bus and I'm trying to create a crease that's a little bit higher. Very light hand, super light. You might need to just like take your fingers to the back of the brush so you don't have a whole lot of strength on it, and that will help you be very, very, very light so you don't lose that depth. Like, if you blend too hard, you're gonna lose it, okay? Okay, and then I wanna take this warm brown and I'm gonna just stick it right here in this corner, outer edge. Just tap it on there, a little bit of depth. Totally clean brush, new brush, and we're going to blend. Yeah? You want it to be very soft. Do you see? Okay, so you're gonna take a flat definer brush and stamp it into this pretty metallic brown. You're just gonna stamp it right into your lower lash line, not too defined. And then you could always go in with your clean brush and sort of soften it a little bit. So what we're doing here, because it's a nice soft brown taupey, it's actually like more on the cool side, but it's got that shimmer in it, okay? So when you want the color and the definition, but you don't want it to be like harsh and crazy, use a metallic shimmer, okay? So the star of the show today really is kind of lashes and liner. And what it's gonna do, you'll see in the end, but it's really gonna make your blue eyes pop. Okay, so now it's time for liner. This is by Colourpop. It's the cream gel liner in the color Swerve. It's a really deep black, and I like it because it doesn't run or transfer. So just use whatever you like that works for you. So we're gonna tight line, which sucks. It's uncomfortable, doesn't feel good, but it will pay off. Be really careful. Okay, you could ruin your shadow at this point. You could also just sort of close your eyes and run it in there. It feels weird, okay? It does. It feels weird. It's hard to get used to. I'm gonna go ahead and repeat that process on that bottom wet line. Now we're gonna go back in with that flat definer brush. We're gonna take that deepest color in the palette, this pretty brown, just helping to set it. You could skip this step if you're confident that your liner's not gonna budge. This one actually, it performs really well, but this is just a little bit of extra insurance. The next step is just gonna be mascara. I'm gonna spare you and do that off camera because there's just a lot of faces, there's a lot happening here. And the lashes today are gorgeous. I'm gonna talk about these too, but these are Ardell. I'm gonna do lashes, mascara. I'll be right back. The lashes and the liner are really the star of the show. You don't need a ton of dark, deep shadows and crazy colors and stuff to have a really strong look, or even like a smoky look. All you need, girl, good lashes. So we're gonna finish up the eye look with a little bit of inner corner highlight, and today we're gonna keep that glow alive. We're just gonna go back in with that highlighter that we used before on a little pencil brush and just kind of tap that right on the inner corner of your eyes. Man, this highlighter is so pretty. It's subtle but strong at the same time. Is that a thing? I am going to line my lips. I'm gonna try to get juicy today. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild gel liner in the color Bear to Comment. Get it together. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
What are you doing?
I'm filming.
Huh?
I'm filming.
Oh. That sounds like that. Okay. Well, let's go and say what's up.
Oh, sorry, I'm doing my lips, so it's hard to talk.
Oh, well, you probably should be filming and not talking to me. Okay.
I love y'all.
Love you too. Bye.
Okay, bye. That's my bae. So this liner is really nice and creamy, but I'm just helping myself out with a little bit of a lip brush to, you know, make sure I have a smooth line, because around my lips, there's definitely some texture, some like wrinkles, whatever. So like when I use a lip liner, sometimes I don't get a super duper clean line, even when it's really creamy. So I just go back over it with a lip brush, smooth it out. Now I'm gonna go in with Urban Decay Vice lipstick, and this is the color Fuel. It is well loved. It's gorgeous. This is like, I think, my favorite color. Wow, the tube is dirty. Don't look at it. So this was part of the Naked Heat capsule collection, and Fuel was gone immediately because it's so stunning. But the great news is they brought it back. I mean, you guys, 'tis gorgeous. 'Tis gorgeous. So this is the finished look. What do you think? Yeah. A lot of the products today are newer to me, but I've been using them for a little bit so I can get a good opinion of them and how they really do work and not just a first impression. If you want to see that, stay tuned. That video is coming very soon. I had a lot of fun today. It's been a while since I've done like a really cool look. So I really hope that you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this one, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out a new video every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye! But I'm gonna take my e.l.f. hairs on it. Fuck you. I am talking a lot. Is it in focus? I can't fucking tell. Whatever the fuck that is. This one here. Get the fucking cat hairs off. Excuse me. Sorry, pardon me, lighting adjustment. Shit. Learn how to talk, you fucking idiot. Pretty.